Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel, and it's still me, your host, Dr. Ne Onyabo. So if this is your first time of watching my video, you're really welcome. And then if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as well. And I would encourage you to subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and then like my video as well. That would also help YouTube to recommend my videos to other viewers so that they can learn. So today I'm going to be taking you through this beautiful country called Czech Republic. Remember that we are here to provide you with scholarship opportunities. So there are quite a lot of scholarship opportunities in Czech Republic, but I'm going to take a little time to show you what it's obtainable in Czech Republic. Now, this country is a landlocked country in Central Europe, and then historically it's also known as Bohemia. Now, this country is bordered by Austria to the south, you have Germany to the west, and then you have Poland to the northeast and Slovakia to the southeast. And then basically the population is about 10.5 million, okay, and then the official language is Czech. Now, it's possible for you to actually see pockets of English speaking populates in Czech Republic. That's fine, because English is actually an international language, so you can find people speaking both Czech and English in Czech Republic. Now, the minimum wage in this very country is 574.62 euro per month. That's quite reasonable, whereas the living cost, or the cost of living, is 350 to 750 US dollars. Okay, now if you look at this comparing with the minimum wage, is actually reasonable, because within this 350 US dollars, it includes your food, your accommodation, the public transportation, the cultural events. All of these are all included in your cost of living. So here we are in Czech Republic. Actually, there are a lot of beautiful things about this country that you need to know even before talking about studying in Czech Republic. Now, in this country, the capital city is Prague, and Prague is also the largest city in Czech. And then other major cities and urban areas includes the Brno, the Ostrava, the Liberec, the Pilsen, and there are some other smaller cities. Now, this country is actually beautiful. You can see from the joyous travel, you can see a lot of beautiful, serene, beautiful places in Czech Republic, and I want to believe you can't afford to miss this. So today I'm not just here to show you beautiful places in Czech Republic, we are here to show you scholarship opportunities in Czech Republic. So I'm going to be ending here so that we get down to the system, and I will show you universities in Czech Republic. There are quite a lot of universities here, and then they offer different forms of scholarship depending on the school and the program you are running. You can run your bachelor degree program in Czech, you can run your master's degree program, and then you can run your PhD program. All of these are available in Czech. And another beautiful thing is that they have English structured program, so you mustn't learn Czech before you come over to Czech Republic to study. So with your English programs or your background in English, you can run English structured programs in Czech, from one discipline to another, ranging from sciences to arts to humanities. And I mean, all of this you can do here in Czech. So we'll get down to the system so that I will show you different web pages where you can look out for the courses that you wish to do in Czech Republic, and then you start your application right away. And I'm going to say this also before we get down to the system, that this is March 2023. You can actually start your application in this 2023 and get your offer letter, get your scholarship, and also get your visa to study in Czech Republic. So let's get down with me so that we can start the application. Remember, make sure you subscribe to my channel and also like my videos. So we move. Here we are on the system. We're going to be looking at various institutions, and then the student portal for those that want to study in Czech Republic. Now, Czech is a beautiful country. I've already told you, I've said all those ones earlier on. And one good thing about Czech is that it doesn't take so much for you to get their student visa, to get the visa to study. And this is 2023, we are in March already. You can actually start your application this March and still get admission into Czech Republic University and then get scholarship as well. So in Czech Republic, there are quite a lot of English programs. Then how to go about studying in Czech, I'm going to say the general format. The general format is to check out the website of each of the universities you are interested in. Here I am on the page of University of South Bohemia in Czech, and this is Faculty of Science. You can see about faculty, what's all that has to do with this Faculty of Science. You have the admissions, you have the e-application support center for students, important documents that you need, those that want to go into PhD study. You have this research, international relations, and contact. Now, contact is very important for any student looking for admission in Czech Republic, because that's where you're going to reach out to the admission officer and he will put you through. Now, each of the universities have their own modus operandi, but when you contact them, they would give you a guide of how to go about your application, and you can also ask from the beginning how much is your application fee. I know quite a lot of people are not interested in schools that they will pay application fee. There are actually schools here in Czech that wouldn't ask you for application fee, like the University of Pardubice. So you just need to check out for all of this then before you start your application. So here on the University of South Bohemia page, we scroll down, you can see here you have the procedure, the admission procedure. You can see study programs. It's very essential that you open up to the study program and then see the programs that are available. You pick a course of interest before you start your application, and then you also contact them so that you will know all that is involved before you start your application. And here, when you click on this, you're gonna get the admission procedures and then contact for applicants and then your e-application. So when you are done with going through all of this, you can now start your application on the e-application. So here you now have the fields of study. Like I told you, if you click here, it will take you to the field of study programs. So it will take you to this next page that I just opened, and then you find your program. You enter the keyword of the program you're interested in. If it's in physics, you just enter the keyword and then find your program. Or you can also scroll down here and see some programs that are listed here. You can see the program, the specialization, the type, the form, the length, the language that the program is. You can see applied physics. For doctoral students, you have full-time 4 years, and that's in English. You have artificial intelligence and data science, and that's 2 years for full-time master's program, and it's also in English. Now, one thing I just want you to know is that most of the countries, if you want to study in their local language, you're going to pay little or nothing. Absolutely, like in Finland, you will not be paying anything. But if you want to study in English, that's where some fees are applicable. But then if you get the scholarship would also cover those fees that are applicable. So you can scroll down and see more of the programs that they have in this particular university, and then you can see the admission procedure document. You can see admissions for bachelor studies, for master studies, and PhD studies. So the procedure are not the same, so you just need to click on each of them and then go through the procedures. Then the next one, the next university. Okay, here you can also see this in Czech language. So I'm going to convert it to English so that we can understand easily. So you can see electronic admission application. So this is how to go about South Bohemia University in Czech Republic. So here, so if you click on this, it will take you through application overview. Here you also have it, admission procedure, course catalog. You need to just go through all of this before you start your application. The next university I'm going to be looking at today is the Prigo University. Basically, Prigo is a university known for management sciences. They are very good in economics, management, public policy, public administration, managerial economics. So here is the page. You can go through all of this. For 2023-2024 academic year, Prego University admits applicants for the following full-time study program realized in English. Now, I'm more or less showing us more of the English programs because English is very general than any other language in the world today. So admission conditions for bachelor's degree, you just need to go through all this. You can see application form for those going for bachelor's program, and then admission conditions for those going for master's degree program. Here is the application form, and then for bachelor's degree program you will definitely have to write an exam, and then for master's or PhD you could be offered an interview, an oral interview, which could be done with Skype, it could be done with Google Meet, it could also be done with Microsoft Team, depending on the one that it's okay for you. So that is part of the things you're going to discuss with your admission officer or admission advisor of the school. Like I said, make sure you contact them once you've gone through the web page, you've gone through, and then you have found the course of your interest, and then you've also checked the duration, you are okay with it. Then the next thing is to contact them. So they are going to give you what their scholarship entails. Now, the scholarship program for each of these schools varies, although Czech Republic has national scholarship programs, but then each of the institutions also have their own, so you need to contact them to get through all of this. And that's the second university. You can see this university, Prego, have been there since 30 years now. And then the next one is the Charles University. So here on the webpage of Charles University, you can see structure, research, admissions, students, alumni, career. So here you can see, you can choose any of these and then go through it. I would always advise, make sure you go through the web page very well before you start your application. You make your decision about the course and then the duration before you start your application. So here you have news for applicants, admission procedure, how to apply in this very university, Charles University, the study programs that are available here, and then student life, you have visit, student visa, tuition fees, scholarships that are applicable. Now even here you can see some of the scholarship. Faculty of Mathematics and Physics, they have scholarship for PhD and BC2, and then Faculty of Science have scholarship for PhD, Faculty of Social Sciences, development scholarships, and then you go down, you still see other scholarship opportunities. You can also see our outstanding students can also apply for a merit-based scholarship or tuition fee reduction after their first year of studies. So you just need to go through all of this, and then PhD students and all of that. So that's what we have for Charles University. Now I'm going to tell you there are quite some other universities, but here is where we would say that in Czech Republic, the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports also has the package that they refer to as student mode. Now, the essence of the student mode is when you have applied to a university in Czech Republic, the institution or the admission officer in the institution, once you've been admitted to that school, they would give you what they refer to as student mode. Now, with that student mode, they will also send it to the embassy of your country. So now when you now apply for visa, it will be easier for you to get an interview date with the embassy, and this will help to facilitate your visa application there at the embassy. So that's the essence of the student mode. So once you've got your admission, definitely they will just fix you on student mode, and the embassy will get the notification, and that will help to fast track your visa application. So here you can see the list of universities in Czech that work have already subscribed to this student mode. So you have Academy of Performing Arts. So be sure that the university you apply, it's on this very page. So you have Academy of Performing Arts in Prague, you have Academy of Fine Arts in Prague, you have Z University of Life Sciences Prague, you have Z Technical University in Prague. This is actually the country's capital, so you have a lot of higher institutions in the country's capital. Now I'm going to say something now. One benefit about going for schools in the country capitals or any other major cities around is that it's going to help you to find find job. Now, since you are an English speaker and then you don't know the language, the Czech language at the moment, it would be good that if you want to get a job as a student, or you want to get job easily, it's easier for you to get it in the major cities in Czech Republic. So these universities, you also have Academy of Music and Performing Arts in Brno. So if you're into music, you just want to learn more about music, then you can now go. Once you just click on any of these institutions, it will take you to the university web page, so you can look at what they have and then start your application. So you have Mendel University of Agriculture and Forestry, and then you can still go down. You have Technical University in Leberg, further down Technical University in Ostrava. You have Institute of Chemical Technology in Prague, and down here you just keep going. So here are the private higher education institutions in Czech Republic. So you can also choose from any of the private institutions, and if you're okay with them, you can see the Prigo University is a private university, and then you have the Newton College, you have the several institutes, Art and Design Institute in Praha, and other institutes as well. So now that's it for student mode. Remember, I said it's the university that will fix you up on student mode so that it will facilitate your visa application. So the next one is the visa application page here. So you can see the visa application page. You just get to the website of Embassy of Czech Republic. So I'm just showing that of Nigeria being my country. So I'm showing the page of Czech Republic in Abuja. So here is the visa appointment booking system. I'm also going to put the link to all of the schools that I've mentioned, the link to the student mode portal, the link to the visa application, fixing of your interview date and all the rest of them, the booking system and all that it entails. So that's just it. And then I've tried to like communicate with some of my friends that have admissions in some of the schools, and then in some schools in Czech Republic. The beautiful thing is that as they are giving you admission, they are also giving you your letter of scholarship. So two things basically. The admission letter would come with your scholarship letter. So sometimes you see that, yes, they will ask you to pay a certain amount, but the scholarship they give you will cover that amount you're expected to pay as your tuition fee or your research fee or whatever. And then one beautiful thing again is that it's always good to get into a research that is already there, wherein they need students to be part of that research work. That means there is sponsorship for that research work already. So if you're running such program, especially for PhD students, it will be very easy. And then you can also teach the junior students, that's the undergraduate students, and also in from there. So for the University of Pardubice, the University of Drade Kralov, there is actually scholarships surrounding the admission, especially for postgraduate studies. So that's what we have for you today. I want to believe that you're just going to check out on Czech Republic and see the beautiful things here in Czech, and then their programs, their higher education program is something that you would really love. And kudos, you have English structured programs that you can do without going to learn Czech before your program. So that's all we have for you today. I want to believe that, man, I got your taste. Yes, for those that want to study outside their own country, you can also go for undergraduate studies as well. So you just check up the web page of each of these institutions I've already shown you on the student mode page. So you check out for these institutions. If you have you're a vocational person, you want to get into arts, you want to get into music, then you go for schools that offer such, and then develop yourself in that area and check out for that. So when you contact
their admission officer. They're going to tell you what their scholarship is all about, and then you see if it suits into what you want, and you can start your program right away. Remember, I said earlier on, you can start your application this year and also start your studies this year in Czech Republic. So thank you for taking your time to listen. Remember to have subscribed and liked our page. Bye bye.